Let's get ready for the 6th audition of this week. This is the Say foundation. I actually use this as a primer. I love this product. Okay, we let that dry down. I'll put 1 drop of the Kosas foundation, another low to non-toxic product. This is a little more of a fuller coverage foundation. Yes, I use my hands. I sometimes will go in with a brush after the water has evaporated off just to smooth things down if I need to. All right, while that soaks in, we're gonna do the brows real fast. I always start underlining. Now we're gonna fill in the tail. I like to do the tail first because then I find that I don't go as heavy on the front part of my brow. Take your brush at the end and just kind of brush it up, blend it in. You don't want harsh lines. I'll just flick a little bit here. We're not gonna go crazy on the makeup. Just a little HD powder on the eyelids to set for my shadow. Now for my auditions, I always do the Makeup by Mario palette. This is the matte, the neutral one. I have the warm mattes. Doesn't look good on me actually. And I'm just gonna go in with this color here, which is second to lightest. We are going high up. I don't have hooded eyes, although they're starting to get a little hooded, but I do have deep set eyes. So for my deep set eyes, I take my transition color all the way up here. And I will put some underneath my eyes. This roll will be minimum eyeliner, and this is the Honest Beauty. I have to use this because the Makeup by Mario makes my eyes water. I don't usually use eyeliner. I use a very thin brush for eyeshadow on top, and that's my eyeliner. Just enough to make the eyes pop a little bit. 1 coat of mascara. We're going in for the 2nd coat. I'm going to do some powder. This is a Kosas pink loose powder. Kosas blush in Bliss. I have 4 of these blushes. These are my favorite blushes. And this is where I usually get myself in trouble because I love blush. But I will go over it with powder so that it doesn't look so much. And I like to run it all the way up. And you can run it into your nose to give you a more youthful look. Although I'm supposed to look older for this one, so I probably shouldn't have done that. Little powder over that blush because we went a little crazy like we always do. Well People bronzer, another non-toxic brand. We're going to shrink that forehead down a little bit because this shit is big. My forehead does not look this big in real life or with my DSLR camera, which is what I use for my auditions. But on this iPhone, I have not figured out how to not make my forehead look like an alien. And look at them jowls. Ooh, I gotta get rid of that fat. Anyway, this helps. And then I do a little on the nose just to shape the nose a little bit. And I'm going to put this over here to warm this up so it's not so pinky. Even go in there just to blend everything together. The tricky part for a natural makeup look for an audition is lips. So trying to find the right shade with the right amount of matte because I don't want any gloss for this. So now they're colored. They're not. I take the line off. I don't want a heavy line on this one. And we're good. I'm going to go in with some Kosas eye gel, this color. I think it's soft brown. I like it. Colors the lashes or the brows, makes them look a little thicker. See that hair? See that big old thing? I have to cut these things all the time. They grow like freaking dandelions in your backyard. And for the final touch, we are using the hooded cherry blossom because there's just nothing else like it in the world. So there you go. That's going to take off my shine. So throughout my auditions or during my audition, I do keep this handy so that I can pop off the shine. I don't want shine here. I don't want shine here, here, or anywhere around my lips or my chin. It does not look good on camera. If I were going for a beauty role, I would add a little bit of this. This is like Soft and Gentle, I think it is, MAC. I would put that here, here, and here, and that will look amazing. It will bring life back to my face and get rid of all that matte powder, but because this is not a beauty role, we're not gonna do that.
Miss Myers, the more likely outcome is this. I want pressure relief. I want ideal support.